So, welcome to Rachel in Recovery. Thanks for tuning into my channel, guys. Today, I'm just gonna be talking about the what has been going on in my life with the spinal stenosis and my recovery. It's just pretty much a summary of what's been happening, my weight loss, and what's been going on with my hair and what's going on in life and what's coming forward to the channel. So let me just get straight into it. COVID affected our family in a lot of ways. So we want to thank God that we are strongly recovering from this at this time. Going on with my weight loss. So with weight loss, currently at 211, but I am currently 211. And I do want to let everybody know I started at 235 and I'm now at 211. And I do want to let you know that this was from me walking around in my home, investing in things like resistance bands and weights, and taking a little bit of knowledge from my physical therapist after my surgery as to what I need to do and what I need to focus on. If you see my before and after photos of when I've just lost 16 pounds, you would notice that majority of that weight is centered around the core. And that's because my physical therapist made that the target area that we needed to work and focus on, because I need to stop using my back because I have spinal stenosis. So I am willing to share that one tip with you guys. The one tip that changes everything, and y'all might hate me for it, but it's the one tip, is to suck in your stomach and walk around. I don't say suck it in. I'm gonna say pull back your belly button all the way back, as if you're pulling it back to your spine, and then you're gonna take your butt, and you're going to pretend as if you have a tail, and you're gonna push that in between your legs. Most of the time you see a woman doing this when she's like doing squats. She's always doing this thing where she's sticking her lower body out. But guys, when you have your core engaged, that's what it's called. It's called having your core engaged. When you have your core engaged, you're never supposed to see that tuck thing happen. Like, you're not supposed to make it happen. It's the position you're supposed to be always moving in. So you're not supposed to see that thing happen where they're doing it out. It's not supposed to be that way. It should always be in that state. They should always have it pulled back, even in the motion of doing the squat. So that's what I've been doing, and that's how it works. You walk like that every day. You also want to stop walking. It'll make your butt look flat. My butt is already flat, so it don't matter. So it's going like this while my navel is being pulled back to my spine, and that has literally been it. And I did cut something out of my diet. It's not cakes. It's not cookies. It's not candy. It's not carbs. It's nothing like that. The one thing I cut out of my diet, and it's just strictly because it makes my stomach hurt after I had surgery, has been deep fried food. Deep fried food, I gave up on. Hard to say that I had to give up on Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches because it's so good, right? But I'm only eating their grilled sandwiches now. I don't eat their French fries, which are my favorite. I don't eat any French fries unless they're air fried. There's no have time for that. So I'm like, well, I'm just not gonna eat it no more because it sucks. So I let it go. But I still eat cakes and hot dogs and hamburgers and all of that stuff. I still eat pan fried things, scrambled eggs, pan sausage. I still eat everything. I just don't eat anything that has been deep fried. So let's go into the walking. So walking, I walk for about 30 minutes. I'm trying to walk for longer periods of time, as the less I weigh, the more calories I need to burn. So it gets harder and harder and harder to lose that pound. More time in, more hours in, and that's what I do. Okay, so next thing I'm going to talk about is the calories. The calories when you lose weight. So I see a lot of women. There are a lot of women or in men that says, "Hey, I'm kind of stuck," and I fell into the plateau, and I understood why. But we have to update our devices. We got to update our devices. If you have a scale that needs to be updated, I had to update my goals in my watch, my fitness app, my calorie intake. I have to update all of these different things because it changes when you lose weight. Eating, but making those requirements. Unless I am way more active, then it'll start going up. So I'm also active. I'm at 235. I barely did any exercises for that. But now that I exercise a lot, and now that I'm 211 and things like that, I have to accommodate for it. You have to change out all the data every time you lose weight. Every single time, and it'll give you new information, and that new information is supposed to help you. When it comes to food, I would just say make sure you eat in a timely manner. I know that everybody's doing intermittent fasting, doing organic and all of that stuff like that, but I honestly just feel like just eat in a certain time frame. Don't eat what you want, but just eat in a certain time frame. And like if you wake up, like I wake up at 6:45, and I go to bed pretty late. Well, we're about to have dinner soon. We're about to have dinner soon at 6 o'clock. We're about to have dinner soon. So as long as I eat all of my dinner before 8 o'clock, I feel like I'm good. That I don't eat my breakfast until 11. I usually have coffee and water in the morning, and then I'll probably eat either a bowl of cereal around 11, or I would eat, go ahead and have lunch. If I don't have coffee, I would usually just have a bowl of cereal, and then I'll just have some lunch, which is usually a sandwich and chips. And that's it, and then I'll wait until the time. I feel like that is usually the best way to go. Now, I'm not saying you can't have like candy or something in the middle of it or anything. You just need to be mindful of how much you're consuming, which takes me into the third thing. The third thing is that you do need to be mindful of how much you are consuming. Don't eat 3 bags of chips, just eat one. Don't eat, 2 sandwiches, just eat one. Don't quadruple your servings. Just make you some and then just be done. Don't pile it on and everything. And now, I will say this. If you want to pile it on because you went to Chipotle and you went and you got everything, eat it. Eat it. It's gonna be amazing, but eat until you're full. Don't eat with your eyes, eat with your tummy. Just be like, hey, am I good? Am I full? Am I content? Do I want to eat some more? Don't be afraid to throw your food away. Don't be afraid to push your food away if you're all done. You don't have to eat it all, so, watch your portions. Make sure you understand what you're eating, what you're taking in. The next tip is going to be exercise. It doesn't matter what you eat or what you're putting into your body, if you're planning on exercising. I will say that a diet does definitely help, but you would become stagnant if you just be like, oh yes, I'm doing a diet. I'm telling you, you're not gonna it's not going to do anything. You have to change your diet several times, okay? To exercise, you need to get up and move your body. And you need to have your blood pumping. Your heart needs to work. It needs to enjoy. It needs to feel the sun. You know, your body needs to circulate blood all the time. So get it active, get it pumping by getting up and moving. How many hours you're sitting in a day? Are you sitting for 8 hours? Are you sitting for 10 hours? Are you sitting for 12 hours and you only getting up to go to the restroom or just to make dinner, which is just 20 minutes, or go to the restroom, which is probably 1 or 2 minutes of your time? Like, you know, think about things like that. What I do is usually right after I eat, I usually try to burn at least 200 calories of my meal that I just ate by just walking around the house. And that actually works fine. Now, if you can't do it, you know, don't do it. Try to lose it the best way you know how. Get on diet plans and things like that. Weight Watchers where you do need help and things like that. But guys, exercising is a normal part of life. It's just moving your body. Just dance. Just get up and dance. Just rock side to side. What you do at church, you know, clap, you know, yay, yay, yay. You know, you can do all of that. And you can burn just as many calories. If I could show you, I would. But it's gonna have to be for another video. Guys, to know that it is not hard. I think it just means to get up and start. Like, don't wait until the last minute. Just get up and start. I'm not telling you it's not going to be hard. It definitely will be, but I do want to encourage you to try to get started. You can be a blessing to someone else because they can see you doing it, and then it makes you say, it makes them say, I can do it too. Everybody can. Everybody can. I have a spine disorder, and it is a chronic situation, one that I was born with. Wears and tears down on my spine. It will continue to shrink, and I can lose my ability to walk. I refuse to let my spine make up for my entire life. I will walk to wherever my son needs me to go. I'm going to do it for myself. I'm going to do it because I want to be stronger. I want to be better for my family, to help and everything. You can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens you. With God, nothing is impossible, because everything is possible with God. Okay? If you don't believe, you don't believe. That's okay. But I'm telling you that with God, all things are possible. Okay? Because I have enough faith in myself that I can get it done. I just know that I got God on my side too. You can do it. Keep the faith. Continue to believe that you can do anything. Okay? Be blessed. My health update, and I hope you enjoyed this, and please stay tuned for another video. Have an amazing day. Have a blessed day. You keep living life to the fullest. Okay? Bye.